Welcome, eighth graders. Here we are, we're Mountain High School, the AVID program. Here to tell you a little bit about what we do over here at Mountain in our AVID program. So let's go get into it. We'll start with introductions. First off, I am Mr. Tomei. I'm the AVID coordinator. I also am an AVID teacher. I'm currently teaching the class of 2022. So this year's seniors.
All right, hi everybody. My name is Mr. Zentner, and I am the AVID counselor at Mount Eden.
Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Bishop. I currently teach 2 sections of AVID sophomores and 1 section of the AVID freshmen.
Ms. McCoy is not here, but she is an AVID teacher as well, also teaches health. She has the freshman and a senior section.
Hi, my name is Kevin Navis. I am the AVID teacher for 11th grade.
Okay, right on. Let's keep going. So what is AVID? You've probably heard of that before and you're like, oh, I think it's like a college program thing, but the actual letters themselves mean something. So AVID, A-V-I-D, stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. And we'll talk a little bit more about what that means as it applies to what it looks like in high school and the things we do here in the upcoming slides. Let's talk a little bit about our program success. We are highly certified by AVID. We've been highly certified by years. Of our AVID seniors of the class of 2021, 100% submitted a FAFSA or state financial aid form. 97% applied to 4 universities, and 97% were accepted to 4 universities. The biggest part of our program and the ultimate goal, the thing that we are trying to do, is to give you all the tools to be an open book of resources for you to use so you can go off, go to college, and chase after those dreams of a higher education. And we're very proud of the success we've had, the strength of our program. It's gotten better year after year. We've opened up now. We used to just be 1 section for every class. Now we're averaging, it's about 2 sections. So we have 2 AVID freshman sections, 2 AVID sophomore sections, and 2 AVID senior sections. The program is growing, getting bigger, and we'd love to have you be a part of it. The AVID itself, how it's structured, again, it's really about your determination, hard work, but you have a teacher that you'll be tracked with for 4 years. So, you know, you might see the 2 students there, Yair Elbert and Angie Montar. They're 2 of my students who have been with me from freshman year. And basically since their freshman year, we've been preparing them in a variety of ways. Just learning how to understand the academic systems, working with adults, how to communicate with adults, generally improving their academic performance, getting them just college ready. We'll talk a little bit more about college preparedness when we get maybe to the field trips. And so now I want to turn it over to, I believe this is you, Novice. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Take it away, Mr. Novice.
All right. So AVID is a year-long elective class, and it's going to count towards your G requirements for the A through Gs. It is a college required course. So in AVID, it promotes rigor while providing support for student success. So the teacher's going to get on you, stay on you, consistently be checking in on your grades, whether it's partial report, quarter grades, semester grades. And AVID is fun and effective. I believe the next slide, hit that up. So what do we learn per se? Definitely teamwork, working together. There's a thing called tutorials that we do once per week, more so as 9th graders, 10th graders. We work on study skills, note-taking, communication skills, organization and time management, turning things in on time, learning those skills, how to improve your grades, how to talk with teachers, how to advocate for yourself, college and career education, college test prep for sure, and financial aid and scholarship info, which will be a little bit later on, probably junior or senior year. I believe that's me.
Cool. Thank you, Mr. Novice. I believe next we got Mr. Bishop. So go ahead, take it away, Mr. Bishop.
All right, thank you guys. So what do we do in AVID? Man, that's a lot. We do a lot in AVID. We talk about different strategies on writing, reading, thinking, and discussing as college students do, trying to get ready for the big game. So we're making sure that with the help of Mr. Zentner, your guidance counselor, to making sure that, you know, each year you're taking all the classes that you need in order to be eligible to go directly into a four-year university straight out of high school. Tutorials comes up a lot. That's something where it's a student-led tutorial session to where students get help with points of confusion and things that they're kind of struggling with in their academic classes. And they can hear it from a different standpoint, not just from us teachers, but from their peers and other students that might be a little more successful in grasping that concept at that time. Organization is huge. We make sure that you have an organized binder, making sure that when it is time to learn new concepts in class, that you have everything in order that you need and to kind of set yourself up for success. We talk about taking really good notes, not just writing down whatever, but writing down and not only just taking the notes, but revisiting the notes in the evenings or upcoming up to tests and quizzes and assessments like that. So, and then we also talk about field trips. We visit universities, we go see speakers, we get off campus and go check other places out, and just learn, like, what is that journey like and what it actually looks like, because sometimes this, the dream of college is sometimes intangible. You don't really understand what you're talking about. But once we step foot outside of our high school campus and get onto a college university, it becomes less of a dream and more of something that can be definitely real. Mr. Tomei, what's the next slide? I think it's mine as well. Yes. So people know that in AVID, we do go on field trips, and everybody loves a field trip, right? As you can see in front of you, I'm not going to read all these amazing schools. These are all schools that we at Mount Eden in the AVID program have physically visited. And you'll notice that some of them are local and some of them are in Southern California and beyond. And we're blessed to live where we live. We have not only some great universities right around where we live, but some of the greatest universities on the planet Earth are right here in our backyard and within, a couple hours drive, maybe 6 hours drive if we're talking about Southern California. So we go on some short one-day field trips, and with the culmination that a lot of people talk about, our junior trip is where it's a 3-day field trip to Southern California to visit up to 6 to 7 universities and just kind of see what it's like out there and just check out the different universities. Right now, dealing with the pandemic, we're jumping back into this field trip situation and to see how we can safely get out there and visit these universities and get that real feel of what it's like to be on a university campus, walking around with college students and just getting that inspiration firsthand. So yeah, field trips is a big part of it, and we're doing our best right now to get that back on track coming out of this pandemic. And I think I got one more slide, Mr. Tomei. And then yes, this picture is near and dear to me. This is my class of 2020. These were the seniors, to where their senior year got interrupted by the pandemic. And so this was our holiday party in the year 2019, right before 2-3 months before the pandemic hit. And, I spent a lot of time with these kids, and you can see their smiles on their faces. And I spent 4 years with these kids, and I'm still in contact with lots of them. So this is an example of, we take kids, we recruit in the 8th grade level, and we bring them all the way to this level senior year, to where we get and let them out into the real world and send them off to university. So like I said, this picture is near and dear to my heart. So thank you for including this in this presentation, Mr. Tomei.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I had to do it. We're going to go ahead now. Thank you, Mr. Bishop. We're going to hand it over to our students. We have 2 students here who will be part of the senior class for this year, Angie Mantar and then Yair Elbert. So Angie, why don't you go ahead and start, and then when you're done, we'll hand it over to Yair, okay?
Hi, my name is Angie, and I've been in the AVID program since middle school, and it's actually really helped me a lot. Shout out to my King Cobras. AVID has helped me to stay organized and on top of my priorities. Not to mention, it has also helped me gain a new way of taking notes, which is Cornell notes. And it has actually helped me throughout all high school, and it's really helped me with many of my exams. To add on, I'm actually really glad that I had guidance with my A through Gs because now as a senior, I only have 2 more classes to fulfill my A through Gs. And now I'm taking any extra classes that help me strengthen my A through Gs. To add on, one of my favorite trips was actually visiting UC Davis because I actually never even thought about applying to that college. And once I got to explore the college, I got to go around. I really enjoyed the tour, and it's now one of the colleges that I'm looking forward to applying.
Awesome, Angie. Yeah, Angie rocking it. And then Yair, talk a little bit about your AVID journey and what it's meant for you and what you've taken away from it.
All right, thank you, Tome. Coming also from King, I wasn't the brightest back then, but as soon as I joined AVID, they gave me a lot of resources. Tome was really pushing me to do better, and he's seen what I was struggling in. Being in the environment with other students that are also struggling or also have better tips, like I struggled more with math, so I had a lot more help with math. Genuinely gives you more help to get to college. I knew I wanted to go to college, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do yet. But I did have the help around me, and now I'm somewhere a lot better than I would be without AVID.
Yeah, right on, Yair. Perfect. You guys are rocking it. We're gonna hand it over to close it out here is our counselor, someone you'll probably be talking with often, Mr. Zettner.
All right, everybody. By now you may be asking yourself about how to, am I a right fit for AVID? And typically, these are some of the things that generally that we look for in AVID students. And number one thing is motivation. If you have a goal and a dream of going to college and being successful academically, then AVID could be a great program for you. You don't have to be a straight A student or anything like that. You just have to want it and be willing to work for it. Students in AVID usually have some sort of academic potential. They're usually not the straight A students actually, and they're students who are in the middle, 2.0 to a 3.5 GPA, who want to do better. And like I said, AVID will take you by the hand and hopefully bring you to where you want to be. Usually, AVID students are one or more of the following. Usually, they're first in their family to attend college, first generation students, or low income. If you receive free or reduced lunch, then that would be another thing. Or if you are already an AVID student and you have found it helpful. Sometimes we have students who have maybe even a higher than a 3.5 GPA, but they've been in AVID in middle school and it's been helpful and they want to continue with the program. We will also take students under 2.02 if you have that motivation, but these are just some general guidelines. Now, if you're ready to join AVID, it's pretty easy. You can't just put it on your, well, you do put it on your programming sheet, and that's something that you all will be doing in February and March. The Mount Eden counselors are going to be coming over to your middle school, either in person or virtually, and we'll be showing you how to sign up for classes. But there is another step that is necessary, and that is filling out an application. It's not a difficult application. It really just gets your name and your personal information, your phone number, your contacts, and ask you what program you want to be in. That would be found at www.husd.us/programs. It's a 2-minute, 3-minute application. Once you fill that out, you'll be contacted by either myself or Mr. Tome, and we'll try to set up a short interview with you just to find out a little bit more about you. And even if you're in AVID already in middle school, we still want you to fill out this application. So don't just think that if you're in, you're already in. So it's easy as that, and we look forward to hearing from you all. And even if you're just interested in the program, go ahead and put your name in there, and you can apply, and then you can ask any questions that you want to. and decide at that point if you want to follow through.
Okay, well, good. Yeah, we can't stress enough. We have a great thing going here. You know, if you really want to go to college, if you really want to go after and chase those dreams, you know, come to our program. We can make it happen for you. We want everyone who's interested, you know. So even if you're thinking about it, make sure to apply. You know, we want you to get to the place where you want to go, and we're here to help you. With that's our little spiel, y'all. And we look forward to hearing back from you and hopefully getting to meet you in the interview process. All right. Take care.